we need to bring the Yapper himself
Boom.
to this show, who has brought this brand new ready to drink onto the market. It is going to dominate and be available in every bar, everywhere, to supply all of your non-alcoholic needs and help you have a good time and get out of your shell. We were talking about the one and only TJ Bongiorno. Get in here, TJ. Get in here, bro. There he is.
What's up, boys?
Yes. Let's go.
How we doing? How we doing? I got to open mine too.
Let's go.
We're even better now.
Hell yeah. First and foremost, I'm just pumped I got to hang out with you guys again.
Oh,
ready?
Brother.
Should we cheers it?
Let's cheers. Cheers to the Yapper himself. TJ, this thing is going to the moon, bro. I have heard. I've heard that you've already done 6,000 cases or something like this, brother.
I don't want to. Let's not lie. Cans.
6,000 cans already out the door.
We're already about 10,000 since then. Like, it's just. I will say, I'm seeding a lot of TikTok affiliates too, right? So it's not just sales.
Yeah,
of course.
I'm seeding. I'm giving. I'm like I'm Oprah. Like everyone I see, they're in my trunk. I have hats. I'm just like giving them out everywhere. It's really fun, to be quite honest. Just a quick tangent from me.
Please.
I'm doing this for 3 years. Funny, you guys were talking about software sales. I was a sales engineer for my whole career before I did this.
You get it.
I'm saying this though because I've sold things. I've had the feedback on stuff. I've never had the type of response from anything I've ever done.
Come on, bro.
It's pretty cool.
Let's go.
It's pretty damn cool.
It's cool.
Huge.
It's cool.
And cool is a big part of the formula, brother.
Oh yeah, cool. I was listening. I was watching live.
Big part of the formula. And okay, so for those who don't know, TJ, outgoing company, brought Audi, the powdered drink, to market. Everyone's been cured, I think, of their introversion by now. Okay, there are no more introverts. There are no more introverts. There are no more introverts among us. No. But helping people come out of their shell, get rid of the anxieties, they go into social situations. But last time we talked, you told us that this bad boy was coming. Had to work on the formula a little bit and develop that taste, and now this ready to drink is here. Bro, tell us about the path here forward. What's happening now with TikTok Shop? Whose hands are you getting this in? How are you going to distribute this all over the world? I think this baby needs to be in every grocery store and every bar that exists.
Yeah, first and foremost, it's really cool that I told the world that it was coming here, and we're back.
Did.
That's pretty damn cool.
We're back, baby.
Boys. My wife loves you guys. She's like, "Who were those guys that tried Audi? They were so nice. I love them. Go back on their show." I was like,
"Yes,
we're going." Science time. Okay, to answer the question. So we've talked about it privately. I'm very close with the founders of Knobs, the toothpaste, as well.
Exactly.
Elon Gator, like 7 months ago, 8 months ago at this point, was like, "Dude, what are you doing? Doing RTD?" And I was like, "I don't know if I can." I was like little me, like trying to scale, figuring it out. And then I just kind of started asking questions and looking at it, and everyone on earth is just like, beverage is hard. Everything's hard. And like, I'm not saying I'm delusional enough to think that I'm going to like figure this out day one, but like, I know it's hard. I'm going into this knowing that it's hard, but regardless, things just kind of fell into place because I got a really, really good R&D house that they've flavored, and they did the formulas for a bunch of really well-known RTDs in the space. So I was able to like own my formula, get it done, get the flavors done really well. And then the co-packer that I'm using is the one that launched the Lonnie. They launched Prime. They do Java. So it's like a big co-packer too. So I was able to like have the pieces kind of like come together in like a really cool way and get really good pricing out the gate. I am lucky enough that because we have the scale, when I say scale, not just starting on the powder,
right?
I had enough cash to like do a bigger MOQ to get this out the gate and like get better pricing or whatever. But it's been a really cool journey. And also, I don't know if you guys saw, I tweeted it out. I like went the day that they were running the cans and was like taking video of them.
Yeah,
bro, sick.
It was so cool.
Unbelievable.
It was so cool. So and from first conversations with the co-packer to the can in hand, November, I started the conversations. So it's not that long, like 5 months from like,
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's unbelievable speed.
Yeah, it's cool.
I mean, so being a dude that does not drink anymore, this needs to be in every bar in America, how are you going to do that? Because I will buy 5 of these at the bar and just start ripping. Like, how are we going to do this? How can we help you also?
we need to get them in the
we
bar,
need to get
CJ.
Everywhere.
Well, first and foremost, you guys have unlimited supply for Amazon.
All right. Okay, we'll
There we
take
go.
that.
Well, I
We'll
love
take that. We'll take that.
I actually had a conversation with Ross of Cadence. And
Yeah.
I got some of his time. He was really generous. And the conversation that I had with him, he was basically like, it takes the same amount of time to go walk into 15 coffee shops and try and convince them as it does to try and get in like Target and Walmart. And you have the D2C distribution. Now, I don't know if everyone's going to agree with that, but
Wow.
opinion. And I think that's kind of how I'm going to do this is I'm going to focus D2C to get distribution from the channels we already have. You know, we have more than 35,000 customers and whatever. Like we have a lot of customers. I think I have 50,000 emails on it, something like that. So like we're gonna focus on that for now and focus on D2C. I have been hit up already in this week by like 10 distributors. I think anything cool and exciting that's coming out is like there's a lot of inbound, but I'm not going to pretend that I know everything. Like I'm figuring this out too, and there's risks to everything, but we're hearing it and it's coming inbound already, which is cool.
You know, I am seeing a semblance, a connection with the conversation that we had with Michael Brandt yesterday.
Yeah.
Founder at Ketone IQ.
Well,
And you know, the thing that I love about what you're doing is, man, when you do something unique, when you create a new category, people come, opportunities come.
Yeah.
It's not the easy path. It's not the easy path. You know, it would probably be easier just to create like another diet soda, you know, create like a new beer that's got, you know, some different branding on the outside. But when you're doing something unique, I mean, and this is the result is that you've got distributors already hitting you up. Man, that is incredible and compelling.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I will say, like, let me give homage, right? Like, there's Hio, they did it first, and Recess and Trip, and Junie's even something that's like kind of similar to what we're doing now. Like you said, like I kind of have a different category. Like
you do.
But caffeine and nootropics and adaptogens in a drink, okay, right? They're doing it. We have kind of a different angle. I would say that also, if that's the first one you guys are drinking, in about 20 minutes, you'll probably DM me that you're feeling it a little bit.
Bro, I'm feeling it now.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it now, man. The more we talk, I got the fire going inside me.
Up too. I'm yacked up.
That's so funny. Michael yesterday was also drinking the ketones, and he was like, "Dude, I'm dialed in from this all the time." So you
also have to say that as founder, right?
Yeah, you're dialed.
Tell me this, TJ. So you know, big question always in CPG. Anything, especially that's got health benefits tied to it. Of course, everybody wants that, but the big thing is always the taste. How does the thing actually taste?
Yeah.
Brother, when I drink this, it is true to form. I mean, this tastes like I went to Sonic and I got the cherry limeade.
Yeah.
It tastes great. It tastes true to form.
Yeah.
I think you're using real sugar in here. I mean, are there any other flavors coming out? I mean, how long did it take to nail this thing to where people take it in and say, "Yep, that's the right flavor and it's delicious and I want more"?
So there's a few things to hit on right there. You hit on a lot of really important things. So if you recall from our first conversation, I mean, you guys were too kind in that you liked the taste of Audi and you loved it, but we get a lot of like cilantro, I hate it or I love it type deal. Okay. But it's just like flavor is so important. Dude, yeah. I spent thousands and thousands of dollars and hours making this taste as good as it is. Like, I don't want to say that I did more than most people do, but like I went hard as hell to get this to taste as good. And we have an orange, a lemon lime, and a berry lemonade already done. I just had decisions on what's going to come out. Yeah, I did it all at once. I just R&D because think about every beverage. They have a variety pack usually of 3 flavors. Yeah. So I did one to launch, get the MLQ in, and then I'm like, okay, we'll decide. Orange is coming next though. Orange is the one that's going to be out in the next pack. Okay. So that's one factor. You hit on the organic cane sugar that we used. That was a conscious decision. I've already gotten pushback, people saying there's 20 grams of sugar in there. I am making the bet that everyone's going to move away from artificial sweeteners and 0 calorie and go back towards sugar and healthy sugar. You see it in things like Sport Drink, the electrolyte, a bunch of like these different brands people are putting sugar in. I made that conscious decision. And in my opinion, I think sugar is the healthiest sweetener that we can use. And last but not least, it tastes fantastic.
It tastes good.
And 90 calories is less than a high noon. That was the thought process that I had too. That's where 20 came from. It's like just the same as a White Claw or a high noon or anything else. It's the same amount of calories. So that's how we thought about it. Did I touch on everything you said?
I think so. Yeah, and I'm excited. I'm excited about the other flavors that are coming. That makes a lot of sense to batch them all there together, and then you're going to release them. I guess you release them, successively. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, at this rate that we're giving out cans, I need to put in an order like this week.
Wow.
More.
Wow.
Well, I did an MOQ run though, right? Like I did like 50,000 cans out of the gate, and I gave 10,000 of them out between sales and everything. So like I got to go fast and get this done again. But we're going to throw orange in on the next batch as well and go from there. Colin, I saw you look at the can. Yep. There's 100 milligrams of caffeine, if that's what you were looking for.
No, I was just looking around.
But it's 100 milligrams of caffeine as well in there. It's less than a cup of coffee that we did.
Nice.
I see this as being like an added subscription play to what you're already doing with Audi. I mean, do you see it the same way?
I mean, I would say that products like this are pretty sticky. Like prior to having my own, I drank Celsius. I had Celsius on subscription on Amazon, right? Because I drink one every day. I have a coffee in the morning and I have a Celsius around noon, and that's what I would do every single day. Now I drink my own product, which is kind of cool.
Yeah,
but at the same time, I think it's very habitual. I think it's like something that will really be there. We'll see. We'll see how everything goes. We'll see how the chips fall. It's been a week and 2 days. So,
wow.
How are you thinking about kind of target demographic for this? Because obviously it's the Yapper, and I initially thought bars, people going out trying to socialize, guys trying to get dates from girls. You notice it, that guys are just afraid to talk to girls these days. It's hilarious. Are you thinking about like, hey, I want to go after this demographic? I'd like to go after, the student that's trying to study and trying to cram in some stuff, and they're just trying to grind and maybe get some caffeine and some focus in. Am I trying to go after the mom who's like, she's running around with 3 kids, she's trying to do everything on a Saturday? Am I trying to go after the executive who's got 16 deals in the pipeline and he's trying to balance his life along with, his life at home?
Yeah, I mean, it's a really good question. I would say first and foremost, like if you search serious on my timeline, I've tweeted probably 10 times. You cannot take yourself too seriously and be a serious person. I like to think that I'm like the definition of that. Like I've also tweeted that I want to lap you in revenue while also making fart jokes with my son. Like I like to be fun. You talked about being cool before. Like I want to just like, my personality is like very like that.
Yeah.
Clownish while also like doing big things behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I think that kind of shines through here. Like I've already had a few instances of people being like Yapper, and I'm like, you wouldn't get it. You don't.
You're not cool.
Yeah, you're not cool. But to answer your question directly, I thought about this specifically. Like I go to a lot of barbecues, I go to a lot of social events, like weddings and all that.
Yeah.
Same way that you would hold a high noon can. The same way you would hold a high noon can. I think that instance, wherever you would have a high noon on a boat doing whatever, like you could hold this. That's probably the main demographic. But then when you just put a bunch of nootropics and caffeine into a drink, it's going to be used as a pre-workout. It's going to be used in the office. It's going to be used in there. So I think there's going to be more use case, and we'll go after all the angles with the ads, right? But to start and out the gate, it's like, where would I drink a high noon? I don't want to drink as much anymore. What's the ad?
That's so great. When you said wedding, I was like, we've been to like 8 weddings this year. I was like,
one of those
this
years.
is a perfect spot for a wedding. And then also on the boat. I mean, go on a boat, hot summer day. You just want to tube with your buddies or just like hang out, listen to some good music. Like this is that perfect little like pull up to the beach, crack open a Yapper, and just rock and roll.
That's the thought. And you know what? Not to pat myself too much on the shoulder. I think that the design and everything is like,
I love it. Yeah. I think he's going for a shotgun. Right
I'm gonna try this now.
He told me he was gonna shotgun it.
Brother.
It's been a few years. Okay.
It's
been a little bit. Okay. Oh gosh, I don't know if I made that hole big enough.
You got it.
I think it's only fitting. I think it's only fitting that we are here now, and to salute you. I think it's time that we shotgun our first Yapper together. I know I've seen you do it on social, and so I want to be like TJ. Let's see how this goes. Oh.
Brutal start for him, but we'll clip that out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He got the T-Rex.
Oh,
when it got
yeah.
wet. I love it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well
Chris,
done.
that was a you couldn't see your
Wow.
start. It was a brutal start for
It was
you.
a
out of the
brutal
gate,
start.
but you ended perfectly.
You had us in the first.
Wow.
You really.
Yeah, you had us
Wow.
in the first half. Not
You had us in the first half.
You really recovered there.
It's been a while.
I know you're gonna power hang up on me. But before you do, I got.
I'm not power hanging up on you.
I know how the show goes. I watch you guys every day. I love
No,
it.
I'm not hanging up on you, brother. No way. I want to
I
cut
gotta
an
make you
ad
guys
for
laugh
you.
so much though, especially given the conversation that we're having. You guys are gonna effing love this. Last night,
Power hang up is hilarious.
I find all the time. All right, gotta go. Love you. Bye.
Not on you, brother.
I go to my career day at my high school last night. I get invited to go
Really?
sit with the juniors and talk to them. And like I went to an all boys school, it's like kind of close knit. So like
Yeah, same.
I went back and obviously I'm gonna have to give money too if they're watching this. Regardless, I'm like, let's bribe all the kids. I walk in with cases of Yapper and hats for everybody.
Yeah, baby.
I'm like, no one's at any other table. I'm like, get over here, kids. Be an entrepreneur. Come talk.
Yeah, baby.
Sitting at the table, a junior in high school. They're warm out of my trunk, by the way. They all take them the cases. He cracks one and he goes, "This tastes like shit," and throws it down on the table. I'm like, you know what? Sometimes you need to be humbled.
Wow.
Sometimes you need a high school kid to.
Wow.
I'm sorry for cursing, but I need a high school kid to give you a little. And you know what? It's the first person that's given me any negative feedback on it, and it was a 16-year-old, and I'm like, all right.
Crazy, man.
They're ruthless.
Crazy.
They're absolutely ruthless.
I don't know what he's smoking, man, because that tastes delicious to me.
No, I mean honestly, I didn't even take it as anything other than it was warm out of my trunk. But like just having the high school kid, the ultimate critic of anything, just give me like I was like, that's good. That's a good story.
You know, I think we need to do our part here, Colin, and we need to try and cut some ads for our boy. We need to get him some ad creative that he can just test.
Like the ad we just showed.
Which one was that? Oh,
the grandma ad.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, we need to make some grandma.
I'm gonna make that exact ad, but not with AI. Like just
yeah,
You could.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We need to cut some ads for our boy, and I particularly want to take the angle of curing everyone's introversion. I think it would crush.
There's no gray area, Chris.
Yeah, that's what Rob would say. That's what Rob would say. Well, man, TJ, brother, we're excited. Man, I'm drinking mine. I feel great. I do. Yeah. I feel good.
Vibes are high.
I feel it. Vibes
are through the roof.
Have you been getting this? Have people been telling you the same thing? Like, yeah, I'm feeling it. It tastes good. I feel better.
Even in the samples, I had a friend who came over, and he was one of the people I gave like the sample to, and he drank it in the backyard, just hanging out. I was grilling some steaks and whatever. And in 20 minutes, he was like, "T, I feel it." And then he tried to invest in the company, and I was like, "We're good." Thank you. But it was just cool. It was a cool moment. I was like, "Thanks, I love you," but no.
No equity for you, my friend.
Good is crazy. Look, dude, I'm gonna be so honest. We really don't need it right now, but
I appreciate it. I love you.
Yeah,
it means a lot that you said that.
A hard shoulder pat. Like, sick, bro.
Yeah, sick. Thank you for that thought.
Yeah, thank you.
You're not getting in on this. You're not getting in on it.
Damn, I'm really excited for the other flavors as well. I mean, that's gonna be sweet. I mean, orange is probably the number one for me, to be honest with you. That's gas. And what was the other one? The raspberry?
We have lemon lime and berry lemonade done. You know what? I love saying things that I don't say anywhere else on this show. I'm trying to do a sparkling apple for the fall.
Ooh,
like a little cider. We'll try it.
Yeah, great move.
Try it. So even maybe Mott's apple flavor, but I've never said it anywhere. So
Breaking news again.
Breaking news
TJ
again.
comes. Breaking news
All
comes.
right, now I know I gotta leave. You guys are the best. I love you,
Brother. We appreciate you
We
coming.
appreciate you.
We're gonna be yapping all day long, fueled by the Yapper, and I think we need to try and cut some ads for our boy that he can just test. He can just test. You
Why
know,
not?
why
This will
not?
cure any disease.
Exactly.
There you go.
TJ, we appreciate you coming, brother. We look forward to having you back. Thanks for all you're doing in the space.
You're the best. Love you guys. Bye.